Just woke up, set my alarm and everything. I'm not doing too bad this year so far. Just gonna wait, see who's around. Not sure, being the afternoon. This is only a quick live anyway. So we just go through this mental health assessment for MAGEN FIERAMUSCA. Hope everyone's having a good afternoon. Gingerlocks Mom and I have been busy putting our heads together for collaboration in 2020. And the reason why we're only going to be quick on here this afternoon is that y'all need to duck over to Gingerlocks Mom's channel. I'll get a link in there somewhere at 5:30 Eastern Time for our new segment for the year. And if you're a member of the Facebook group, you'll know what that is. If you're not, why not? Go and join and you'll find out. Just going to wait a few more minutes. I'm going to read this out. You guys can watch this later if you're at work or can't watch it right now. You may have already seen it. I hadn't until the other day, so I thought I'll pop it up because it is of interest in the HEIDI BRUSSARD case. Plus, we don't have any other new documents coming out till the 3rd of February. So this document's actually, well, it hasn't been long, has it? But, you know, it was only processed 3 weeks ago. So it's crazy to think that, you know, this has all gone so fast. But it's good that they have this, which they didn't have in the Chris Watts case. So I think it's great that at least this is somewhat, it's not an extensive report, but so it was done, 3 weeks ago. MAGEN FIERAMUSCA, date of birth, January 13th, 86. A lot of these, or a couple of these assessment comment abbreviations, I don't know. I'm not familiar with. So if there's anyone in chat who knows what they are, you can definitely put them down. So mental health, patient reported being, what is DXD? With bipolar disorder and PTSD in her early 20s. She denied any Y meds or Y hospital HX. I don't know what that bit is either. Self-harm, patient denies past or current self-harm attempts. Neurodevelopmental, no indication to report that patient has neurodevelopmental disorder. Neurocognitive, no indications or report that patient has a neurocognitive disorder. Patient reported being a victim of sexual assault and confirmed her desire for a MHFU. PREA was discussed and the MHFU will be scheduled. If anyone could tell me what that is, that would be helpful. Housing, safe and stable. Previous assessment, TCSO does not have access to the ANSA, CANS or LIDA assessments completed by the Mental Health Authority. This should be requested through Integral Care. So if there's reports there, they may come through, they may get blocked, I don't know. That's up to her. She could have them blocked, I suppose, like Watts had his blocked. Current presentation, at the time of the assessment, the patient did not appear acutely decompensated, suicidal or homicidal. Hopefully you can read this. Should be able to. So I definitely don't know what those first ones are, but some smart cookie out there or some nurse or someone will know what that means. Okay, it's just this little bit here, then not too much. Please note that a patient may be acutely compensated due to the efforts of substances and could significantly improve within 24 hours. This assessment considers both statements of the patient and observations of the interviewer. So subjective, patient reported her MHDXS and denied any, is that suicidal? I don't know, HX. Patient endorsed situational depression and anxiety and denied additional MHSXS. Really need help on that one, guys. Patient denied current SIHI, SIB, ABH and listed her sister as a deterrent to SIB and her only emotional support. I'm doing an educated guess in thinking they're talking about suicidal tendencies or something like that, but I don't know what this SIB could stand for. Patient denied any current Y meds or the need for YTX while incarcerated. Patient was provided with jail protocol and reported her ability and willingness to ask for help while incarcerated. So I think, so all right, so that's the subjective, that's how Megan is seeing herself. The objective is how the person doing this assessment sees her. And I think it may be a little bit different to how Megan saw herself. If you please excuse me, I'm trying to have this cigarette and it keeps going out because I'm talking. But definitely don't forget to come over to Gingerlocks channel at 5:30 Eastern Time, where we do our first episode of our new collab for 2020. Okay, continuing. So objective. So this is the enter of the report. Just observed this patient met in the ICO cell in CB due to AO concerns of SI. Now, is that suicidal inclination or is it something else? And high charges. Patient mood labile with moderate eye contact. She was mildly engaged with flat affect. Patient was calm and cooperative. Patient was aware, alert, and oriented. Time X4 with vague TP. Patient presented as a poor historian, unreliable, unpredictable, impulsive, lacking insight, emotionally volatile, and with minimal coping skills. That's interesting. Patient was assessed for imminent risk of self-harm and harm to others, with moderate concerns found, and will be housed for safety. So definitely different to how Megan sees herself at this point in time, which was December 20th at 10:51 p.m. Although that was a pretty heavy day. I mean, I think, or was that 24 hours after it was found? They were found. I'm just trying to remember if it was the 19th or 20th, because we're a day ahead here, so sometimes I get confused on these dates. But if it was the same day, that would have been a full-on day. Otherwise, why do it at 10:51 at night? Unless you've just been processed in not long before. So suicide risk, moderate suicide risk, recent history of suicide ideation or attempts or unresolved past attempts, significant undesirable change in life that causes moderate distress, moderate amount of risk factors without attempt history, no indication of a mental neurodevelopmental, it's too early, or neurocognitive disorder requiring jail treatment at this time, no indication of physical illness or injury that impacts health or quality of life. No indication of housing needs, will reside in stable and safe housing upon release. And level of functioning is 6, severe difficulties with level of functioning based on moderate cognitive impairment or emotional distress, short-term risk to maintaining safety or self of others, but no immediate risk or harm, has ability to maintain functions of daily living and self-care, occasionally interference in societal, family, work, or educational responsibilities. Symptoms are not managed due to lack of support, structure, and coping skills. Recommendations of plan, no recommendations for the magistrate, and mental health whole reason high charge. So it'll be interesting to see follow-up reports on this to see what kind of position she is in mentally and otherwise. But like I said, everything's been sealed for 30 days, so there won't be anything coming out until at least when she goes back to court, which I think is the 2nd or the 3rd of February. So about another 3 weeks. So I just wanted to pop in and read that out for you guys. Hi, Rosemary. Thanks, honey. It's a quiet afternoon, but Gingerlocks Mum and I are starting our new collab for the year. We're starting on Ginger's channel because it's her turn. I did the, we're just going to be, okay, here's what we're going to do. So we'll take turns on each of our channels, and we won't be going live every day because of our chronic pain, but we're going to try for every second day. And then the day off, the other channel will play the recording from the previous day as a premiere on their channel. So every day there will be like a live on our channels, but one will, like every 2 days, you know, it's like one will be a live, then the next day it'll be replayed as a live premiere. So we'll still be there for live chat. And as I said, if you haven't joined the Facebook group, it's scrolling across the bottom there. Go and join that. You'll find out what the new collab is for this year. I'll put a link in this video as soon as I finish. Then we're going to pop on over in about just over half an hour, I think. If I can get my time right, 7:36. Actually, it might be a bit later than that. Okay, so I'll put the time and the link in this video, and you can pop over there and see our new series for the year. So I hope you guys can come over, and remember, we'll be alternating between channels for it. Thanks for popping in.